Thank you for joining me. My name is Hannah, and this is Waning Moon Movement. These videos are for my 200-hour graduation project, and the waning moon invites us to reflect. And in the humbling process of making these videos, I have been reflecting on why I was pushed to take this class. What is it that I wanted from it? And there are a number of things. And to be completely honest, I think the thing that pushed me to do a teacher training more than anything else is that showing up into a room of yogis, known or unknown, for the last decade has been a challenge. I say that because I'm often one of the largest bodies in the room. And it's not something that I am constantly challenged with. I feel really good about my body and my health. But for some reason, in this space that is supposed to be for our personal practice and our personal growth, I feel incredibly challenged by the image that modern yoga holds. And I think it's important to see diversity of age and bodies in these spaces that are supposed to hold us and offer us some form of wellness. I really think that feeling good does not have to be an extreme sport. I think it's important to move, and I also think it's important to care for our bodies and our souls. We have to do that as they are every day, not as we imagine them or want them. And I think we can show up and offer ourselves nourishment in this way, but it can be really hard to find. And sometimes what we find is the opposite. So I don't know what or how I will teach, but I hope I find a way to offer more people an avenue to feel good in their bodies and to offer a safe space for people to move and care for themselves. With that said, I'm also reflecting on the idea that we are always called to do more, be more, offer more. Even the sentiment that less is more is ironic because I think real connection maybe comes with a little less. Maybe we don't need to climb that ladder today. Maybe we don't need to do more at our house today. Maybe we don't need to best ourselves or best our last hike. Maybe we go half as far and take twice as long and see a little bit more of what's around us. I spent years being caught up in doing more, being more, chasing more. And I am so devoted to space and love, and I think that calls for less. So for this last video, I'm just going to offer a couple movements that are really slow, and I think they feel really good. And when you just need a true moment of pause, I think they're a great place to go. So our first pose, we're going to take our bolster, and if you don't have a bolster, you can use a pillow. And we're going to set that at the base of our spine and just recline, soles towards each other. Your arms can be out wide or to your sides, and just recline and settle into your breath. Because if your breath is not centered, you are not centered. We're going to take 3 more rounds of breath here. Make our way up. From here, we're going to come to our knees, and we're going to bring our knees to about wide knees, maybe to the edges of your mat. Going to pull the bolster in between your legs, and then we're going to bring our chest forward. And before you fully recline, if it's accessible, I would weave your right arm under your left, and then your left arm over to the right. And from here, you can drop your head and relax into this nice shoulder opener, hip opener. One more deep breath here. Switch hands. Bringing your right arm on top. If you can, drop your hips a little closer to your heels. One more deep breath here. Set your bolster off to the side. Come onto your back. Your feet to the ground. To the left. Drop your knees to the right. And you can cactus your arms. Supine twist. One more breath here. Inhale, up through center. You can reset your hips. Bump them to the right, dropping your legs to the left. One more breath. Inhale up through center. From here you can find Shavasana, reclining all the way. Or you can meet me in the seated position. Whatever you need at this moment. Thank yourself for making it to the mat today. I hope your day is filled with deep peace, great love, and many blessings.